Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. For today's tutorial, I would like to show you a new stitch. I wanted to do this for some time now, but finally I said enough is enough. I better start because the weather is getting warm and I want to make myself a top with this stitch. So I am going to be using this yarn, which I purchased from Kelowna, BC, Canada. And it is made in Russia, I believe. And it is 100% cotton mercerized. Here, that's what it says. And there's 100 gram, 250 meter, I believe. And it's recommending 3.5 and a 4 crochet hook. I don't think so. I'm going to try it with a 3 because it is pretty thin. I believe it's a 2/8. So let's get started on how to crochet this lovely stitch. This is the first time I'm doing it with you, so I don't have a sample. And okay, there's lots of yarn in here. It looks like it's not, but there is. So I'm just going to work it from the outside. I usually pull it from the inside, but too much work now. Okay, so what you need to do is chain multiple of 4. And I grab my 3mm crochet hook. So I'm just going to do a sample, but after this tutorial I'm going to start my top, my blouse. I'm going to do it top down, so stay tuned for that using this working with this stitch. Okay, so multiple of 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Yeah, just going to be a sample for you guys to see. And then when I do the top down, you will get the idea. But I'm going to work it in round just to show you how the stitch is done. Okay, from the 20th stitch, I'm going to put my finger here because we're going to come back to this last chain. And then I'm going to chain 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to do a yarn over twice, and where my finger is, I'm going to go between and then pull the 2 loops. Okay, I'm going to leave these remaining 3, and then I'm going to make double crochets on the next chain here, but I'm going to pull the first 2 and I'm going to leave, and I'm going to go to the next one. Again, pull the first 2, okay, and then I'm going to the next one, and again I'm going to pull the next 2. Okay, so right now we should have total of 4, as you can see. That's what it looks like. Okay, so we should have total of 4 double crochets. That's what it looks like. So at this point we're going to pull the 4 loops and then leave the remaining 3. Okay, so this is one of our steps. Our second step is we're going to be pulling the 2, and the third step is going to be pulling the 2. Okay, this is how it would look like. We're going to chain 1. Okay, and then right here, it's like doing a front post, but we're making a puff stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and this is what you will have. And doesn't this look nice? The beginning of the stitch. Okay, from this point, we're going to pull just like this. And then we're going to secure it. And then we're going to chain 1. And this is all to it. Doesn't this look nice? Okay, so we're going to keep on repeating this. So the first is going to be 2 loops, and then we go to the next. We don't skip any chain, so we go to the next chain, followed, and then we just repeat this. So we pull the first 2 loop, and then we go to the next chain, 2, we go to the next chain, 3, and then we go to the next chain, 4, and then we pull the 4 loops, we pull the 2 loops, and then we pull the 2 loops, and then we chain 1, and now we do the puff stitch right here that we made it high. Okay, so we go 5 times, we do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we pull, we chain 1 to secure it, and then we chain another 1, and then we go to the next one. So we keep on repeating this. We pull the first 2 loops, we go to the next chain, we pull the next 2 loops, then we go yarn over. So we repeat, we make 4 double crochets. Okay, just like this, and when we pull the 4 loops, we pull the 2 loops to make it higher, and then we pull the last 2 loops, just like this, and we create this mountain. And then what we do is we chain 1, and then we make our puff stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we pull them all together, we secure it, and then we chain 1, and then we repeat this. First time I saw this stitch, I made a mistake. Don't talk while you're teaching. Okay, pull the first 2 loops. First time I saw this stitch, I fell in love. So it was one of my must-do stitches. So go to the next one. So we do this 4 times. 3, 4. And then we pull the first 4 loops, and then 2 loops, and then 2 loops, and chain 1. And then we make the puff stitch right there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it once, chain, secure it, chain 1. Okay, one more time. Twice loop. Okay, go to the next one. First pull the 2 loops, and then again repeat, double crochet, 2 loops, double crochet, 2 loops, and the last one. Multiple of 4. If you're making an edge, a baby blanket, then you need to add more. If you're making a double crochets. Okay, so I pull the 2 loops. Okay, now I pull 4 loops, 2 loops, 2 loops, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We pull all them together, secure it, chain 1. Okay, this is how it looks like. I started right away. You can crochet a couple of double crochets or single crochets. It depends on what you want, but I just wanted to start it right away for you to see. Okay, so we finished the first row, and the second row, what we're going to do is, I already chained 1. Okay, right here we're going to start making single crochets, but we're going to be using the back loop. See? Okay, so automatically I'm going to come here and then make a single crochet. Go to the next one. I know it's a little bit tight, but it's here. Just be cautious. You should have 4, multiple of 4 single crochets. So 3. And here's the 4th. It's a little bit tight. Here we go. Okay, again, the back loop. Okay, so we're going to continue crocheting from the back loop, just like this. So we're a little bit of tight right here, go between, then pull. Okay, so I'm going to let you crochet from the back loop. Don't increase your chain, your single crochets. You should have multiple of 4. We started with 20 chain, and you should have 20 single crochets. Okay, so I will meet you at the other side. See? Okay, so I counted. I have total of 20 single crochets. Okay, but as I say, I always do the last one extra. Okay, so I'm going to be coming here, or you can go between. You can poke your if you want to do that, either way, and then make my last one. Okay, so I'm going to chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn my work. Okay, I'm skipping this one, as I always do, because I want to create a nice edge. I am going to repeat what we did here. Okay, so skip one, skip this one here. We're going to repeat what we did. We pull the first 2 and then go yarn over and go to the next door. We pull the first 2. So we do 4 double crochets. Okay, and then we pull the 4 loops. We pull the 2 loops. We pull the 2 loops and we chain 1. And then we make a puff stitch right here where the height is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The yarn is thin. That's the reason. If you're using a bulky yarn, just use your judgment. Okay, so I secured it and I chain 1, and I repeat this. I come to the next door here, next chain and next single crochet, and I pull the 2 loop, and I repeat this. 2, 2, and 2. I have 4 loops, pull the 4 loops. Oops, 4 loops, not 6. And then I pull the 2, and I pull the 2. I chain 1, and then I make a puff stitch right here. So 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I pull all of them together and secure it and chain 1. See? It is lacy. It is see-through, just to point out. But I just fell in love with it. Doesn't this look nice? I don't know. I fell in love with it, and I said, oh, I'm going to make this. You can make it with any yarn. It doesn't have to be cotton mercerized. You can crochet with any color you desire. It doesn't have to be lime green. It can be anything. Apple green. It can be anything that you want. And it's really fun. I'm enjoying it. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing with you. So I am really enjoying it too. 2, chain 1, and then I do a puff stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and pull all at once, secure it, and chain 1. Well, actually, we're chaining 2. Okay. So again, the first one, we do it 2 loops because of trying to create this height. That's the only reason. Pull the 2 loop, make a double crochet, pull the 2 loop, pull the 2 loop. So when you look at it, you see 4 double crochets, and you pull the 4 loops, and then you pull the 2 and the 2 and the chain 1. And again, you make a puff stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you pull all of them together and you chain 2. If you want to explain it that way. Okay, I think this is the last one. Oh, where are you? Here we are. Pull the 2, go to the next one, pull the 2, pull the 2, pull the 2. Okay, so pull 2, 2. Doesn't this look nice? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just wanted to point out, let's say no matter what you do and you don't have 20 single crochets, what you can do is you can go into these single crochets twice, and let's say if you have extra, you can skip one. Just wanted to point that out. There's tricks, like you don't have to be exact. If you don't frog it, you can play around with it. So I did my puff stitch and I did the 2 chain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make single crochets on the back. Okay, so right here on the back I'm going to make my single crochets. Sometimes it's hard to see. Sometimes it's tight. Okay, this is all to it. Let me just finish this row and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished. Now I'm going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so on this one, what we did is we grabbed these 2. For this row, I want to show you that you can do it on the back as well, and then you can, whichever you like, you can do it the method that I'm showing. The first one, what I did is I grabbed these 2 V's. For this one, I'm going to grab it from the back, and just to give you an idea, whichever you would like to do. So I make total of 4 double crochets. From the single crochet, you chain 5 to go up. Don't forget that. So 3, and then 4, and then I pull the 4 loops. Again, I grabbed it from the back loop, these 4 double crochets. 2, 2, chain 1, and then make a puff stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it once and chain 2. Okay. Again, loop it twice, treble crochet or triple crochet. So I come to the back and I grab this back loop here. Just to give you an idea, there's different ways. You can grab the 2 loops, or you can grab the back loop here, like I'm showing. And it gives you, it gives a different look, just to give you an idea. Okay, pull 4 loops. Pull the 2, chain 1, and then make the puff stitch 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it together, 2, chain. Okay. See how it looks? It gives a 3D look. Let's say it that way. I think I'm going to go with this. What do you think? It's up to you. You can make it like this. It doesn't matter. But I like this look. It gives a 3D look. And I like 3D looks. Okay, so I'm going to continue to the next single crochet. Pull the 2 loop. It will get longer, but you don't have to worry about it. It will go back. Because you're pulling it, right? It's only 1 loop that you're pulling. Okay. Pull 4 loops, 2 loops, 2 loops, chain 1, and then the puff stitch. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pull them all together and chain 2. See? I really like this stitch. Okay, again 2 loops, and then you go to the next single crochet on the back, pull 2, pull, only pull the 2. Okay, again, next one, pull 2. Okay, what did we do here? We have less chain here. So that happens. Okay, nothing to worry about. We'll do 2, 2. Okay, so I'm going to come right here. Looks like for some reason I did count, but yeah, it happens. So 2. Then I'll do 2, 2. I'll do 2 on the 1 because we don't have enough. We only have 3 left there. Okay, and then I pull the 4, 2, 2. Okay, and it doesn't show any difference, but be cautious, count it over and over. Okay, so I'm going to make a, did I chain? No, chain 1, and then I'm going to make a puff stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, pull them all together and chain 2, loop twice. Okay, let's come to the next one, pull 2, pull 2, pull 2, and we don't have anything else there, so I'll repeat that on the same. Pull 2, we pull the 4 loops, pull the 2 loops, pull the 2 loops, chain 1, and then make a puff stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Pull them all together, chain 2, and then we make our single crochets on the next row. So when we chain 2 on this one, on the 3rd, we make a single crochet and start counting them. And I'm doing on the back loop. So 2, 3, 4. So you should have multiple of 4, whatever you chained here. You should have that many single crochets on when you're making your single crochets. So tiny. I think the 3 is better. I don't know why it said 4. Like that would be too big for this yarn. Okay, so I'm going on the back loop. See how tiny some of them are? And like I said, always count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, like that. This is a huge, oh no, I went to the wrong one. I went to the puff. Yeah, just be careful. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, I think, then 20. Okay, so this is how it looks like. See this part? So you can either do it this way or you can do it this way. You can crochet it this way. It's up to you, whichever you would like to crochet it. I gave you 2 different ways that you can crochet it. So I hope you like this tutorial. I really like the stitch, just to give you an idea. First time when I saw it, I fell in love with it. Yeah. You can make I'm even thinking of making a baby blanket. This would be gorgeous for a baby blanket. Yeah, definitely with a 4-weight, baby blanket. Yeah. So I hope you like this tutorial. So I'm going to start a top for myself, and I need to work with multiple of 4 because that's how many stitches you need to create this pattern, this stitch. I don't know what to name this lovely stitch. What do you guys think? It's just gorgeous, like pearls on the mountaintop. What do you think? Oh my goodness, it's just lovely. Yeah, I'll call this pearls on a mountaintop. I don't know if this pattern is out there. I haven't seen it anywhere. And yeah, I saw this on one of the Turkish ladies. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, or she just posts pictures as she works, and I thought this was very nice and unique, and it's very simple and sophisticated. Yeah, it's one of a kind. So I just wanted to share it, and I'm going to start the top, like I said, right after this, and I am planning to make a baby blanket with this stitch. I don't know, it just looks lovely. There are lots of gorgeous stitches out there. But this is one of the ones that I like. Okay, well, stay tuned for my top down blouse that I'm going to be crocheting with this lovely yarn that I have, and I think I have enough. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends, and happy crocheting. Take care, everybody. Talk to you soon on my next tutorial. And don't forget, I'm going to be having a live stream on the 27th afternoon Mountain Time. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye.